afternoon.
Good afternoon, Teacher Roman Sambaris.
How are you?
Fine, thank you, Teacher Roman Sambaris.
How was your night?
It was fine.
Okay, it is time for environmental activities, and today we are going to learn about animals. Can you say animals?
Animals.
And under animals, we are going to look the importance of animals. Can you say importance of animals?
Importance of animals.
In grade 1, 2, you learned about domestic animals and wild animals. True or false?
True.
What did we say domestic animals are in grade 2? Yes, Jason? Louder.
Domestic animals are
Very good. We give him one clap. Domestic animals, they are the animals that they are kept at home. And what did we say wild animals are? Yes, Stacy?
wild animals are the animals that live in the forest.
Very good. Give her one clap. So wild animals are the animals that live in the forest. So, young boys and young girls, there are different types of animals. Not all animals are the same. Animals are useful to us in so many ways. We keep some animals at home. We keep different animals for different uses. Not all animals have same use. Every animal has got their own uses. The animals kept at home, we have said they are called domestic animals. Can you say domestic animals?
Domestic animals.
I can't hear you. Domestic animals.
Domestic animals.
Say domestic animals are kept at home.
Domestic animals are kept at home.
Very good. Other animals stay in the forest. And you have said that those animals that stay in the forest are called wild animals. Say wild animals.
Wild animals.
So domestic animals are very useful to us in many ways. Domestic animals, these animals that we keep at home, they are very important or very useful to us in many ways. Let us see some of these ways. Some of the domestic animals give us food. They give us what?
Food.
They give us what?
Food.
For example, a cow gives us what?
Beef and milk.
Louder.
Beef and milk.
Very good. A cow gives us beef and milk. A goat gives us what?
Meat and milk.
Louder.
Meat and milk.
A goat gives us meat and milk. A sheep gives us what?
Mutton.
A sheep gives us mutton. So the meat of a sheep is called mutton. Can you say mutton?
Mutton.
And then pig gives us what?
Pork.
Very good. Pig gives us pork. And then what does rabbit give us?
Meat.
Very good. Rabbit gives us meat. A camel gives us?
Milk and meat.
Very good. A camel gives us milk and meat. And what does bees give us?
Honey.
Very good. Bees gives us honey. So we get honey from bees. And then what does fish give us?
Meat.
Fish gives us meat. Can you give yourself one clap? Very good. And then also another importance of animals. Some animals like dogs give us security. When the thieves come in our homes, the dogs chase them away. So they are very important to us. And then some animals provide us with companionship. Can you say companionship?
Companionship.
Yeah, they give us a friendship. So when I say companionship, just means friendship. When you have those animals, you feel as if you have your friend. You walk with it, you stay with it, you play with it. So we call these animals pets. Can you say pets?
Pets.
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 So examples of these pets are dogs, cats, rabbits, and pigeons. For example, me, I like rabbits very much. What about you, Michael? Also, Michael likes the rabbit. Chandel? You like kittens, good. And you, Miles? Dog. Very good. And you, Jason? Now, very good. So, Jason likes puppies. These animals you have said, they are called pets. They give us companionship. Another importance of these domestic animals, animals like cows, rabbits, goats, chicken, and sheep give us manure. Okay?
Yes.
So the waste of these animals give us manure, and then this manure makes soil very fertile, and this fertile soil helps the plants to grow well. So if you see these plants growing well, it is because of the manure which comes from animals. Are we together?
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
If you are together, clap for me once. Very good. And then another importance of these animals, some animals help us to do work at home. Some animals help us to do work at home. For example, oxen. Oxen helps us in plowing. If you go to different parts of the country like western place called Bungoma, they normally use this oxen to plow their farms. And then also another importance of these animals, some of these animals help us in transporting things. For example, of these animals include donkeys and camels. For example, in your place here in Kiambu, you have so many donkeys, and you normally use these donkeys to transport things like milk and water. And then if you go to dry places like Turkana, you get animals like camels, whereby they use them to transport things also like water and other items. And then finally, some animals are used for sporting activities. Sporting activities. For example, if you go to a place called Kakamega in western part of Kenya, we have this sporting activity called bullfighting. Bullfighting. So, someone comes with his bull, another one with his bull, the strong ones, and then they meet in a certain ground, and then they start cheering their bull. So, for example, if my bull is called Dennis and yours is called Michael, so I will start saying, Dennis, Dennis, as I cheer, and you will be saying, Michael, Michael, as the bulls are fighting there. And then the winning bull is given the present. So they use it as a sporting activity. It is very interesting. Another sporting activity we have horse racing. If you go to a place called Ngong just here, after Kikuyu, you go to Ngong. Yeah, they normally have horse racing. They just climb on horses and then they ride it. Do you have a question, Shanice?
No, but I've never seen one. Never gone to one of them. I was trying my best to learn.
Yeah, did you manage to ride it?
Yes.
Very good. We give her one clap. At least she has ever tried to raise a horse. You are lucky. Now finally, we have this cockfighting. Again, when you go to a place called Bungoma in western part of Kenya, now they use cocks to fight. You come with your cock, I come with my cock. We put them down. They start fighting each other. So these animals, they are very important. Are we together?
Yes.
Are we together, children?
Yes.
Who has a question before we end this lesson? Any question? Yes, Olivia, and ask louder.
What is fertile?
Fertile soil, it is soil which is rich in nutrients. The soil which is rich in nutrients, we call it fertile soil. Jason, ask you a question. Louder.
I just want to say
Yes. Yes. Hey, you have forgotten. Remember, and then you will ask me. No problem. Yes. We put manure on plants in order for them to grow healthy. For example, if you look Regan here, he always eats a balanced dietary food. That is why he is healthy and strong. Also, plants also eat food through the manure. Are we together?
yes.
If we don't have another question, this is the end of this lesson. Can you give yourself a nice clap? Give a nice clap. And another one. And a good one. Congratulations.